This is the weather forecast video for Sunday, March 18th, 2012. Taking a look at the satellite image from last evening, some cloudiness pretty widespread across the western about third of the country with that storm system there. Some scattered isolated thunderstorms over the Ohio and Tennessee Valley. Otherwise, the rest of the nation was fairly quiet. Even the watch warning map was fairly quiet as of midnight. Although in the west, a lot of winter weather issues, winter storm advisories, warnings, watches, red flag warnings along the plains, and nothing much else. KBF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. Some decent amounts of rain still over our state, from about a half an inch over the far northwest, upwards of maybe 2 inches over the eastern counties. So let's take a look at that at the 0Z GFS Model Run. This is at 1 p.m. this afternoon. There's the trough over the western part of the country with this continuous ridge over the east, and still the southerly winds, and temperatures still at or above record highs again today, 70s and 80s, with an isolated chance at a shower or storm. Chances grow better on Monday with the storm moving closer, so we could see some showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Some of them could be strong to maybe even severe in some areas, and possibly even into Tuesday we could see some showers and thunderstorms that could be strong to perhaps severe. So we'll have to see on that. Wednesday the storm begins to really split into two. The northern part begins to dissolve. The southern part becomes a upper level feature with that high pressure off the coast just not wanting this storm to move eastward, so it just begins to spin over Oklahoma, and that could spin a few more showers and storms again early the middle to end of next week. And even Friday, that system is still in Missouri. It could be far enough away from us that maybe we could be dry that day. And now the storm here by next Saturday is now beginning to move off into the Ohio and Tennessee Valley, so we'll be saying sayonara to that storm. Even a week from today, as a ridge begins to develop again between the storm moving off the Carolina coast and another trough digging in over California, the temperatures will be back to being well above average again. In fact, they'll stay above average all this time, although they'll drop off into the 60s instead of seeing these widespread 70s and 80s, but we'll have to see. A few days later, on the 28th, that system over California then ejects out into the plains, and it'll be over the Dakotas and Minnesota, and that could bring a shower or storm, though it doesn't look very impressive on this run. But all in all, it will possibly bring any chance of rainfall. A few days later, on the 1st, here comes another one, trough over the west and a ridge over the south and east, and peace energy moving out of Colorado into the plains, and that could too bring a storm system that could bring some showers and thunderstorms. We'll have to see on that as well, and even the next day at the end of the forecast on the 2nd, we could see some shower and thunderstorm activity, but it still looks to remain above average temperature-wise for the time being. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one on Monday.